So yeah, you don't mind the comparisons to your mother.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with her. She's
Yeah.
like my hero, and I love her, and I'm also, I came from her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, watching this, I was just like, oh my God. There's moments where I was just like, wow, it's uncanny, and it's really cool.
Oh.
Now, there's the idea of reliving one day. If you could, would you relive a day that was perfect and amazing, beautiful, or would you relive a day that things all went to hell and you had to fix things?
That's a good question.
Thanks.
It's so goddamn good, I don't have an answer. I don't know. I mean, well, Sam doesn't get to choose her last day, so I don't think I should be able to choose my last day, if, hypothetically speaking, in the context of this interview. But I guess the variables that I would only request in this situation would be that I would be surrounded by the people that I love, you know, my family, my mom, my dad, my sister. I'm extremely close with my family. So that to me is one of the biggest takeaways from the film, is that she discovers that she's been taking for granted these people who have taken care of her and who love her and who nurture her. And that really resonated with me.
Well, I think that's very common too, especially when you're a teenager. You don't kind of realize how good you have it.
Of course, and someone recently brought up that in high school sometimes it's like you're leaving your nest and your friends become your family and you forget about your real family and you eventually usually come back to it. But that is true for Sam. She sort of finds her family and her friends who she's following blindly, unconsciously, and a bystander, therefore a bully to a lot of people who are in pain. And by the end of this movie, I think it's a journey of her discovering how to be her own leader. And by leader, I don't mean like alpha leader. I mean like take responsibility for your actions, leader.
Well, I think, and that's so important today too, because I don't think a lot of people learn to take responsibility for their actions.
Right.
Especially in high school, there's kind of a weird, it's a shame.
Or like, not just in high school, I feel like, I know a lot of adults that have a problem taking responsibility for their actions.
Good point. Well, I know one of the things I found interesting, and as I was reading through the notes, is that there's generally in a big film, there's not a lot of time for rehearsal. But you guys got to rehearse this a little.
Let me just blow your mind. Big film. We made this as an indie movie.
Yeah, that's
But what's
true.
interesting, I mean, it looks like a big film, a testament to Russo-Young, who's just a brilliant filmmaker and woman and director. But I think, the irony of shooting a movie about not having enough time in your life is that we did not have enough time to shoot this movie. Mm-hmm. But Ryan and I got a lot of time prior to shooting that it was a necessary element that we had rehearsal together for weeks. So we had a shorthand, so we had names of the days, so we had different things that we could quickly converse about if need be.
Well, it's also, I mean, this is your film. Everything is about you. This is your film. That's got to be kind of challenging too.
It's so not my film. Making a movie is such a collaborative effort. I mean, it is, of course, it's my face 3 times, 4, I can't count. How, 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep saying, like, it's my face. Yeah, 4, whatever. 5, 6, it's my face. Yes, but there is no world in which I would ever claim this to be my movie. This is everybody involved. I mean, this is Lauren Oliver's story. This is so it's like, I mean, it's a vulnerable experience to what was once ours is now theirs, is yours. And I'm thrilled that the people are responding in a really positive way, because it's a beautiful movie with a worthy message, with many worthy messages.